I get a lot of questions from parents about kids and gifting and wills. So let's go through a few of the most common ones together. First, do I have to list every single thing you own? No, and we would prefer that you don't. No one really minds where the wooden spoons end up, right? We want you to list with reasonable particularity specific gifts. Most people do not spell out every single item in their house and where it's going to go. Then all of the extra stuff will pass through the rest, residue, and remainder general paragraph. Please use the specific gifting for its intention. A special item, a special dollar amount, you don't want to forget about them, but they shouldn't get the majority share of your estate. That is the purpose of that specific gifting. Question 2. What if I leave something to my child, but they're still a minor? Now, on the page before this, we went over financial trusteeship and designating a financial trustee for your minor. If your child is still a minor at the time of your passing, their guardian will take care of their person, and their financial trustee will take care of their property. So the guardian is going to see what happens to their health, what happens to their education, what happens to them as people. The financial trustee will take care of the property, the money that they're going to receive. That is something that trustee will take care of until the children are old enough to claim that inheritance. And they can be old enough at the age of 21, 25, or 18. It's up to you what you want to define inside your will. Question 3, what happens if I sell or lose something that I listed as a gift? That's actually absolutely fine. If you sell it before you pass, we just presume that that gift is now lapsed. The gift becomes voided if we cannot find the asset after passing. So that doesn't mean that a replacement will be put in, just simply we act like the gift never happened. So if you have someone there that has a specific gift, but you know that you're going to sell or gift that asset away, make sure they're aware, because if you do get rid of that gift and they see it coming to them in a will, there's no replacement value, they don't get anything else, it's just the gift that you had listed. Question 4, can I leave gifts to more than just my children? Yes! You don't have to leave gifts just to your children. You can leave them to other people in your lives as well. You just simply need to tell us and nominate them. Family members, friends, anyone who you like. You have the right to leave your property to whomever you wish. There is no requirement that you leave your property to your direct family, your immediate family, or to anyone else. You choose who you want and then give them accordingly. Can I change my mind later? This is a great question. Question 5. Can I change my mind later? Yes, and we would prefer if you do. We want to keep you as an estate planning client throughout all stages of your life. Currently, you're in an early beginning stage where you're raising your family, and so your estate planning needs are to protect your children. As you age, as the children age, the needs are going to change from protecting the children primarily to protecting assets. As we get closer to protecting assets, we're going to transfer and trade up from our will plan maybe to a trust plan, but a lot of that depends on the situations that happen. The thing that's most important with estate planning is to know that as long as you are still breathing, you're on the right side of the dirt, you are not too late. You can always change your mind. We can always redraft a will. It's not true of every estate planning tool, but for these tools, these were designed to change with you. So as you grow out of them, as your family ages and you no longer need guardians, you're going to have to redo these, but that's why we've put them at the price point we've put them. They're going to change with you. These are not permanent documents. We do want you to revisit them every few years. We do want to make sure that they are up to date and that they are correct, but as long as they're correct for tomorrow, they're fine for today. If the emergency should happen tomorrow and the documents would work, then we keep them for today. When they no longer work for tomorrow is when we do updates and changes. We hope that you will become a part of our estate planning family, that this is going to be a relationship that we keep with you throughout the years. One of my absolute favorite things as an estate planner is getting to know the families that I work with. So I would love it if you started with this particular plan. It's a very basic beginner plan for estate planning, and that we will still work together and know each other to grow through our lives together. So if anything should happen to you, I'm familiar with your family, familiar with your plan, and I can help your family in their time of need when you are not available.